Hello viewers, welcome back to our videos. So, are you all enjoying our videos? Because we have been sharing many such wonderful communicative expressions in a simple and easy to understand way. So, thanks and welcome back to our videos. In this video, once again you will learn about one such important expression which you will find it very useful when you are talking to somebody in a very formal way. Tomorrow or today you may talk to your boss or your colleague, your senior or your superior, or to the prime minister or a president or the chief minister of your country or of your state. So what is that expression? Would you mind watching this video? Would you mind taking our instructions? Would you mind listening to our examples? Would you mind noting down some points? Would you mind subscribing this video? Would you mind paying some attention to us? Have you found anything common? Would you mind telling me that? This is that. W-O-U-L-D, would. It's a modal auxiliary. In English language, it is enough to know that much. Would is a modal auxiliary. You, this is subject. Would you mind? Would he mind? Would she mind? Would they mind? You can use these people. Mind. The meaning of mind here is objection. I mean to say, do they have any objection? Then here you add the ing part. We call it gerund. An ing form without any tense. It does not indicate any tense, so it is called gerund. Now see the examples. Would you mind talking slowly? What does it mean? Please talk slowly. Would you mind explaining it again? What does it mean? Please explain it again. I am asking you in a very polite, in a very formal, sophisticated way. Would you mind giving me your phone number? Would you mind taking appointment before meeting the doctor? Would you mind sitting there for some time? Would you mind waiting for some time? Would you mind talking slowly? Would you mind switching off your cell phone? Would you mind reducing the volume of your TV? Would you mind reducing the volume of your TV? What does it mean? Please reduce the volume of your TV. Would you mind introducing yourself? What does it mean? Please introduce yourself. Would you mind coming again tomorrow? I am asking you. Please come again tomorrow. Would you mind maintaining some silence? Meaning, please maintain some silence. Would you mind signing these documents? Please put the signature here. Would you mind giving me your credit card? Would you mind showing me your passport? Like this, you can make examples. Isn't it easy? Of course, we have been making things easy for you because our job is to make you learn English in a simple way. So remember, would you mind? This is going to be fixed, and here you can add any number of ing forms, and make examples. This is the positive way of making examples. Now, how to use this in another way, we'll see now. Would you mind talking loudly? What does it mean? I am requesting that person to talk loudly. Would you mind talking loudly? I expect that person to talk loudly. The same example we write like this. Would you mind not talking loudly? Now what does it mean? This is a request and this is not a request. This is an objection raised by me. Excuse me, gentlemen. This is a hospital. The patients are taking rest. The patients are sleeping. So, would you mind not talking loudly on the phone. I am requesting this person not to talk loudly. So you can use in both the ways. When you want somebody to do something, use this one. When you don't want somebody to do something, you use this one. Now look at the examples for the second category. Would you mind not taking the cell phone into the hospital? Would you mind not leaving your footwear at the entrance? Would you mind not parking your car in front of my shop? Would you mind not leaving your belongings here? Would you mind not scribbling on the wall? Would you mind not spitting in the corners? Would you mind not leaving your belongings on the table? Would you mind not asking the personal question? Would you mind not discussing your personal problems in the office? Would you mind not wearing such dresses to the office? Would you mind not carrying such magazines to the classroom? So in this way you can make examples where you are telling the person very politely, don't do that. Do that, this one. Don't do that, this one. Would you mind learning English language? Would you mind collecting more and more examples? Would you mind making more and more examples? Would you mind having a cup of coffee? Would you mind coming along with me? Would you mind going on long drive? Would you mind attending the party? Would you mind carrying this message? Would you mind passing on my message to my boss? This is the way of making the examples. Don't do. Would you mind not sitting here? Would you mind not standing here? Would you mind not disturbing the patient? Would you mind not irritating the patient? Would you mind not interfering in the administrative affairs? This is the negative form. So these two expressions will help you in conversations where you are trying to tell somebody politely, do and don't do. And remember the structure: would, subject, mind, ing gerund or not. Gerund positive, gerund negative. Then you can make any number of examples. All that you need is large number of ing forms. They function as gerunds in this context. So, would you mind following our instructions? Would you mind not neglecting your career? So, try to follow our videos, learn English in the simplest way and enjoy watching our videos. That's all we have in this video. Have a great time. This is J. Balakrishna. God bless you.